do no harm, short on details, long on hope and energy. I mean, basically, they found their groove. It seems to really resonate with the base. And Barack Obama in 2008 ran a similar campaign, short on details, long on hope. And I think that's what they have to do. And they just have to be, frankly, more like the Republicans. Stick with a message you think will work and just don't veer from the plan. The problem for the Trump campaign right now is he's veering from the plan.
So, Wendy, I guess one of the questions is we've seen some pretty solid momentum for Vice President Harris since she was, elevated to the top of the ticket here, had the convention, seems to be riding, I guess, a pretty nice honeymoon here. If you're former President Donald Trump, what do you do here?
I mean, it's like sports. You just make some sports references, right? Like the U.S. Open in a tennis match. You can be ahead, you can be winning, and then boom, a couple games later, the momentum's changed. So I think he's got to find a way to disrupt the momentum. I think they're really looking at the September 10th debate. The campaign is, maybe not Trump, as a way of tripping her up and reminding voters why she flamed out in 2020 when she ran for president. So he's going to have to dig deep and personal against her, particularly that 2020 campaign, and try to knock her off her perch in that debate if he shows up for that debate. And I think this time the script is flipped, and it's much more important for Trump to show up for this debate than Kamala Harris.
VP Harris is going to have, along with her running mate, an interview with CNN here. What do you make of the timing of this interview? Should it have been sooner? Should it be solo interview? What do you make of this decision to have this joint interview with CNN?
I mean, the fact that they can wait this long just shows you the splintering of the media community. In other words, how, mainstream media has had trouble now really controlling electoral narrative.
Okay.
And that's exactly what's going on here, is that candidates talk to you when they want, if they want, because they can reach voters, undecided or decided, in so many other ways. And I think that's just, this epitomizes that. Having Walt with her is smart. It's a sign of her judgment. She picked him. If people like him, does that soften her theoretically? Perhaps. It's just a smart move. And if she starts to veer in a way that isn't good for the campaign, he'll probably jump in. And I think if he starts to veer, she'll do the same. So this is an interesting thing. This is presenting the team that is the alternative to Trump and Vance. And I think, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how she maintains her composure.